เรียบสวยเราได้แสดงในนิยายตรุษทศนิจนสปาโกมาการสัปดาห์ทำไมในการวิธีฟงสวยบายวิจิตรจุบจมวยหนึ่งมาสเตอร์นาลีหนึ่งมาสเตอร์เกิลจุบเรียบสวยนะครู Hello once again, Master Go. Thank you for your time and thank you for giving me the opportunity to have a conversation with you once again. Thank you. We truly appreciate it. จ้าขอบคุณดา Master Nali หนึ่ง Master Go ได้อนุญาตอันนี้ខ្ញុំមានពេលវេលាបានមានកិច្ចសម្ភាសន៍និងស្វែងយល់បន្ថែមនៃកិច្ចការងារនៅក្នុងវិស័យហ្វុងស៊ុយក៏ដូចជាចូលរួមចំណែកនៅក្នុងការធ្វើឲ្យវិស័យហ្វុងស៊ុយក្នុងប្រទេសកម្ពុជាយើងបានកាន់តែរីកចម្រើននេះខ្ញុំចាំបានថាកាលពីវីដេអូមុនគឺនេះខ្ញុំបានសួរ Master Nali ក៏ដូចជា Master Go ពីគម្រោងផែនការក្នុងកំឡុងពេលនៃកិច្ចសហការនេះអញ្ចឹងថ្ងៃនេះក៏នៅតែចង់ឲ្យ Master Nali បន្ថែមទៀតថានឹងមានជាអ្វីខ្លះដើម្បីជាប្រយោជន៍ទៅដល់បងប្អូនក៏ដូចជាទស្សនិកជនដែលកំពុងតែទស្សនកម្មវិធីរបស់យើង Master Go I remember that last week I have asked Master Nali and you to give us details on what are the plans during this cooperation but on that day because our time was limited. We seem to not have enough time to talk about that. So today I would like you to somehow please tell us a bit more. What are the plans during this cooperation?
Okay, so I think we will start off as a training. So we will start off as a training in the term of feng shui. Yeah, so as we mentioned last week about how I learned from Grandmaster Vincent Cole, which is very systematic and I also mentioned about the learning journey with this Grandmaster Tan, whereby he got experience, but somehow he got a kind of, well, you have to think, you have to feel before you do the feng shui. So for the plan for the coming this feng shui course, so I plan to so-called combine the two approach into one, okay? So feng shui is also known as the Chinese metaphysics. So metaphysics is something that we can feel it, but we cannot tell it, okay? So I have the plan to so-called make the system in the very systematic way, okay? Just like what we have learned from GM Vincent Cole, okay? So the training will be such that, okay, so we'll introduce theory, yes. So theory, then after that, where our plan is to bring students to have the practical session, okay? So whereby they will use the luopan or known as the Chinese compass, and they will do an actual measurement, okay? So I think we learned, why don't we just practice it, okay? So that will be the very first plan for the coming this course in October, okay? So in Singapore, what we really practice is that not only classroom, but also we offer this practical, this function audit. So that might be the thing that we want to input it here. So in Singapore, we also give tests to our students. Yeah. So because if we don't so-called provide opportunity for tests, so they will never memorize the simplest information.
They cannot remember.
Yeah, they cannot or they don't want, I don't know. Oh. Yeah. So it's just that the purpose of test and examination is to somehow make them on their own time do their own study. So come to the test. Then for this Bazi that we mentioned last week, so somehow in future, if there is a Bazi class, so normally we would like to have a practical Bazi readings. Yeah, so that is a test. Okay, so in short, so my plan is to how to make Chinese metaphysics something that we cannot tell into a very tangible form. Okay, so that is good thing about the Western system, and also we may want to have the grading system, yeah, to grade them, and then from there they will see that how well or how poor they are performing during the test and the practical this examination.
And this is what you will bring it here for student in
yes,
Cambodia. Thank you. និយាយជារួមទៅគឺនឹងមានការបង្កើតជាវគ្គសិក្សាលើក្បួនហ្វុងស៊ុយនេះនៅក្នុងខែតុលាតាមស្ដាប់ទៅបាញ់មិញថានៅពេលដែលកូនសិស្សគាត់ចាប់ផ្ដើមរៀននៅវិជ្ជាហ្វុងស៊ុយនេះហើយគឺចាំបាច់ត្រូវគាត់មានពេលវេលា practice ចាគាត់ត្រូវមានពេលវេលាអនុវត្តដើម្បីឲ្យគាត់ឆាប់ចងចាំចាយកមកអនុវត្តហើយផ្ទាល់ផ្ទាល់នៅក្នុងជីវិតពិតរបស់គាត់ចឹងទៅបានជាវិធីសាស្ត្រមួយនៃក្បួនចាហ្វុងស៊ុយរបស់ចិនហើយគាត់នឹងយកវិធីសាស្ត្រនេះយកមកបរៀន ចាកូនសិស្សនៅក្នុងប្រទេសកម្ពុជាយើងអញ្ចឹងអ្នកគ្រូកន្លែងនេះចំណុចនេះមានអ្វីត្រូវបន្ថែមទៀត
ការប៉ັດនៅក្នុង class ដែលបង្រៀននេះគឺជា class special class ចាអញ្ចឹងនៅពេលដែលកាលណាយើងបរៀនពីមុនមកគឺខ្ញុំបរៀនពី basic មកសិនឥឡូវនេះគឺយើងចូលដល់វគ្គថ្នាក់មធ្យមហើយនឹងចូលទៅដល់ថ្នាក់ឧត្តមចឹងហើយនៅពេលដែលចូលដល់ថ្នាក់មធ្យមនេះគឺយើងចាប់ផ្ដើមតេស្តហើយដល់ពេលយើងរៀនហើយគឺយើងតេស្តបានន័យថា case by case របស់សិស្សមួយម្នាក់អញ្ចឹងកាលណាគាត់រៀនហើយយើងចង់ដឹងថាគាត់ចេះដល់កម្រិតណាគឺឲ្យគាត់ practice ផ្ទាល់ហ្មងបើសិស្សម្នាក់នេះទៅ practice ជាមួយយើងថាគាត់យល់អត់គាត់យកបើសិនជាករណីគាត់ជួប case បែបនេះតែគាត់អាចដោះស្រាយបានអត់គាត់អាចយល់ពីរូបមន្តច្បាស់ករណីអ្វីដែលពួកយើងចង់បានគឺទីមួយគាត់ដឹងពីរូបមន្តតើគាត់ចេះដោះស្រាយ case ជាក់ស្ដែងឬអត់ចាពួកភាគច្រើនគឺក្នុងវិជ្ជានេះបើកាលណាយើងចេះតែរូបមន្តនៅពេលយើងទៅដោះស្រាយ case ជាក់ស្ដែងគឺយើងអត់ដឹងថាដោះពីណាទៅណាទេអញ្ចឹងហើយគឺចាចេះតែទ្រឹស្ដីគឺអត់បានទេអញ្ចឹងហើយអ្នកដែលចិនសាយដែលខ្លាំងគឺភាគច្រើនគាត់ចេះរូបមន្តហើយក៏ទៅ practice ជាមួយនឹង master របស់គ្រូទៅអាចខ្លាំងបានតែបើសិនជាគាត់ចេះតែរូបមន្តហើយទៅពេលទៅដោះស្រាយជួនកាលគាត់ដឹងរូបមន្តបែបហ្នឹងឯងប៉ុន្តែវាមានអីផ្សេងដែលបន្ថែមលើរូបមន្តហ្នឹងដែលទៅពិឃាតរូបមន្តហ្នឹងទៀតគឺធ្វើឲ្យវិជ្ជាហ្នឹងយកមកប្រើអត់បានទេចាចំណុចនេះអ្វីដែលខ្ញុំពួកយើងរៀបចំបរិញ្ញានៅក្នុងខែតុលានេះគឺបរិញ្ញាហើយគឺអនុវត្តជាក់ស្ដែងចា